morning, it's Nancy today. Well, I'm driving. I went to the doctor's office to see if I lost weight because I felt like my skirt is falling off. It's always a good sign. But I weighed 217. I weighed 215.3 the other day. I think it was the afternoon the other day. This is the morning. So I guess it doesn't mean anything then. Let's see where I am. Thought I would take the scenic route. Just saw a deer. And so I thought I would turn on my camera because if I have on my camera, then if I see a deer, I can show it to you. I haven't been driving in the wilderness lately, and I haven't been kayaking on lakes. Really should do that, don't you think? Mountain is coming today, and she's bringing her friend, who she says is a something soul, a deer soul, a good soul. I like good souls. That'll be fun. So they're coming, and I don't know what we're gonna do, but I'm sure we'll figure out something. We might make a basket. Maybe they'd like to weave a little bit on, weave a tea towel. Wouldn't that be fun? Or maybe we'll make soap. I don't feel like making soap. Or maybe we'll go for walks. I'd like to go for a walk in the marsh woods. I've been looking at old videos, and I've seen the ones about snowshoeing in the woods, and I do miss that. I miss being out there in the woods. So maybe that would be a nice idea. You never know. It's a little difficult to do. My neighbor's going to come over and cut down these 15 cedar trees that are side by side. And we're going to make a teepee out of them. Not sure about exactly the timing of that. Maybe when he has a day off this week. I hope he comes over and helps me with that. And, or I could buy a chainsaw. You know, I mean, everybody needs a chainsaw. I end up leaving them out in the rain and they get ruined. Anything with gas in it doesn't seem to work for me. Oh well. What else could we do? We could lie in our hammocks. It's Mountain's holiday. So we'll see what she wants to do. She could just enjoy doing nothing. But it's always fun to learn something interesting if you want to learn something. So we could make a basket. I want to make a lighthouse to cover up my well pipe. That would be very nice. So I'll need some long skinny poles and some willow. Should probably flatten the grass around it and then put that fabric on the grass. What's that called? That keeps stuff from growing in it? Landscaping fabric. I have a bunch of that in the greenhouse. It's a little bit hard to find things in the greenhouse, don't you think? Have you been in my greenhouse? There is a pathway. It's very good to have a pathway. We may go cutting, what is it called? Bulrushes. I'd like to cut bulrushes. Okay, well those are some of my thoughts. Want to see the wilderness again? And Nelline, if it troubles you to watch me driving and filming, then please don't watch. And please don't comment. I've watched geese here before. Now look at this. A beautiful river. And yet it has stuff sitting on it. Stagnant sort of stuff. That's a nice place to swim. I swim over here. But it's been cold lately. It's only 16 now. It was 12 this morning, Celsius. 10 is 55. 20 is 70. So it's somewhere in between. Abe was going to work for me yesterday, but instead I drove him into Ottawa and bought him a bicycle. I thought it was important that he have a bicycle. Look, a wild animal. We live on an esker here. And an esker has all this sand and gravel under it. Of what has come out of our pond. But you know, that is not looking very good on there. It doesn't seem to get a nice green effect. It gets some icky weeds, prickly weeds and stuff. So I should probably put good things on there. I'll show you horsetail. I've told you about horsetail sometimes. Horsetail is a prehistoric plant. It's been around forever. Wants to run out of power here. So that's horsetail. I've come and gathered it here before. It's nice for weaving with. It makes a very pretty basket. You do need to put wire through it though to weave with it because it does fall apart. I really like our drives, slow drives through the wilderness. I haven't done that for quite a while. I have so many things to do at home. My birch bark arbor has fallen down, or is in the process of. I need to put a rod down through it to hold it in place. Probably get a rod at the hardware store. I don't really feel like doing that. Those long stakes I have from the dump. No, from the side of the road. Look, here's more. Lots of sand and gravel around here. Well, did you enjoy that? Riding in the wilderness? I used to take that wilderness road home a lot when Elida lived in the wilderness. But she doesn't live in the wilderness now anymore. She lives in a town. So, I don't go that way. And I have my nice car, which I don't want to wreck. Look. More of it. Alrighty, well, I'm going to go home and keep the phone close in case mountain phones. Glad she's coming with her friend. I hope I like her. I hope she likes me. She must like me or she wouldn't want to come. I hope we get along. I hope it's not a shock for her how messy my place is. Oh well, if it is, we'll have to cope. She has her car. If she doesn't like me, she'll go on her way. That's good. If she does like me, she'll stay right up till the very end. And her friend too. Maybe her friend will like me too. Maybe we'll all hit it off. Maybe we'll have a wonderful time. Laughing, smiling. We have to make some beds. I'm not sure I like making beds. Oh well. So I'll see you later. Bye-bye.